Hello? Can you guys hear me? Do we have audio contact? I'm waiting for someone to type in chat like yes. I don't know if that's like a thing that like people can. I can hear you. Awesome. Hello everyone. All of you beautiful lovely people. This is a new thing we're trying out. Well, I say new. We kind of sort of tried it out at one point. It is kind of a subsidiary of Stealthy Streams, which by the way, I have now forsaken that name. I now am going by Adrian Sparrow colloquially across all of my art, voiceover, all that, yeah. So the name of this well, let's call a spade podcast is gonna be Sparrow Speaks. So yeah. However, it is not going to just be me today. Let us bring the boys in. Hello.
Hello. We are the boys.
Hi. We are the
Hi.
boys.
We are.
Alright, so I'll let these lovely lads do the introductions, and while I do that, I'm gonna make chat bigger.
Yay! So this is the first time I get to introduce myself to one of our streams. That's the fun part for me. Hi. I'm Turbo. You know, if you know me, you know me. I work on I edit pretty much every video on the channel, but yeah. I voice Sonic in a bunch of these projects. I'm voicing Starline, and yeah. I also I'm just happy to be here. You know, just happy to be here. I am doing something quickly. There we go. Changing my nickname on Discord.
Fair enough.
You know, chat lags behind stream, right? It can
I know.
take like 10 seconds for chat to catch up to the stream.
I
yeah,
know, it's just kind of like
we know Ranger.
it's kind of just a meme to be like impatient with chat, you know?
Yeah, pretty much.
Every streamer does it. Yeah, every one of them knows about the lag.
We need to introduce the other person.
Yes, if you're ready, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Toasty.
He is indeed.
He is indeed, yeah. You got any more you got any more for you or no?
I'm pretty uninteresting. I was here.
He's vibing.
I'm kind of someone in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Although, if you do remember the stream when we did the final for the Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, he popped in to play Vector in the final one. So yeah, this is our Vector.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. I'm not doing the voice. I'm too tired.
Nah, it's understandable.
And I guess I don't really need an introduction, but I'll do one anyway. Hello, everyone. The name is Adrian Sparrow. I do voiceover and occasional art and singing and skits. And today we will be talking about various topics.
Yes, we will.
Okay, so we did have a couple of things planned out. So we can start with that and kind of hodgepodge between topics so we can like get this whole thing going, right?
Yeah, I can agree with that. So, so I guess, do you want to start?
Yes, actually. So I know I'm quite the bit behind on this, but I've seen some stuff for Pikmin 4.
Ooh.
I love what I'm seeing.
Play the sound.
Play the sound.
Wait, what sound?
The one I sent you.
Play the sound. Play the sound.
Was it just a quack? Is that what it was?
Bruh.
But yeah, I like what I'm seeing. Also, the doggo is adorable.
He is. For me, I've never actually played a Pikmin game in my life.
You should change that.
Really?
I own Pikmin, but I like the original, but I've never played it. But it's definitely one of those like games that's like on the bucket list. It's like on the backlog. It's something that I am hoping to get through eventually. But nah, like Pikmin has always been a franchise that I think is incredibly interesting, incredibly unique, and like came from probably the brain of like the unique brain of the creator of Mario, if I'm correct.
Oh, yeah.
in that. So
Like other than Mario, Pikmin is Miyamoto's baby, right?
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And for that alone, I'm so Sai starting off with a Nintendo, product.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Hey, when that Nintendo product is good from what I've heard,
Yes. I do find it very funny though that we're like all for Sega, yeah, Sega, and then we open the stream talking about a Nintendo product.
we've talked about Nintendo on a different stream. We're fine.
When?
The podcast we did, like literally the previous one that we did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if people noticed, but I kind of fell asleep actually fell asleep.
He
At my
actually
microphone.
he actually just straight up dozed off.
Yeah, my sleep schedule was out of whack. So,
yeah.
oof.
Anyway, so I believe one of the things that at least I wanted to talk about on this stream is in my introduction I mentioned that I am pretty much the main editor for most of the videos that we put up on the channel. And I would like to talk about some of the editing processes and music choices we went with, and possible acting direction.
Yeah,
we
actually,
sort of gave.
before we do that, can we address this comment? You realize that Miyamoto didn't really create Mario, right? He stole the idea and convinced the courts that he came up with it. Is that true?
No.
No, that's not true.
Okay.
From my knowledge, it's not.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I was gonna say
From my
that sounds.
knowledge-
I was gonna say that sounds more like something you would hear from.
Game Theory.
Well, not like you would hear something out of that from like Yuji Naka, not like Miyamoto.
He didn't.
By the way, is that a controversial name to bring up now?
Know stuff that you want to know. Ask us.
Hello? You back? Hello? Oh. I don't know what's happening with that. Hello?
I'm gonna.
Okay.
Let me message him personally.
Yeah, hi. I'm here. I'm here. Sorry.
Oh, we can hear. You can
My
hear me now?
my ping randomly went up to 5,000.
Jesus. 5,000 ping.
Yeah.
So
Right? Okay, it seems to be fine now.
that's fine.
Yeah, so say what you were gonna say earlier.
So we're gonna have a look at some of the videos that we've posted commentary on it. And whatever questions you want to ask us while we're describing this, you can very much ask that. As the editor, I am happy to answer pretty much most questions, although I'm pretty sure Toasty and Stealthy can also give somewhat of an opinion as well. Toasty can give an opinion on some music choices that we went with as well. That would be good. And I know Stealthy can. I can say Stealthy can probably do a lot for the voice acting side. So
Yeah.
are we ready?
I guess.
I mean, yeah. Do you want me to go ahead and switch over to the stream?
Yeah.
All right.
So, shall we start with the one that we did to start the entire channel?
Oh my god. Yeah. Hang on.
So,
Just gonna kind of move chat around here. There we go.
we're I was about to say it's probably best if we watch on a stream that you do off Discord rather than watching it on the live stream because it'll be incredibly delayed.
I know. I'm doing it for I'm doing it on stream as well for the peeps at home. Go live.
Go. No. Okay, we can see now.
Okay. So what are we starting with? Victory Garden?
Yeah. Victory Garden.
Okay.
We have one person watching. It is me. Alright. Okay. It don't matter. The person who usually goes on the stream usually joins back from what I remember. Alright. So many ways. Whopper combinations. Let's go.
Yeah.
Right.
I haven't had time to enable an ad blocker.
Fair enough. Getting ads, guys. Getting ads.
Whoopee.
Boy. Da 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 da.
There we go.
Alright. We can see it now. It's buffering quite a lot. Alright, there we go. Alright. So.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, so.
Okay, hang on. I just realized the peeps on stream cannot hear for whatever reason. Let me fix that real quick.
I'm back.
You left?
Yeah, no, someone came into my room. Okay, so. Okay, so, like, it's. So the first thing I want to say is why we want to start with Victory Garden.
Okay, well, hang on.
Why I want to say like why we started with Victory Garden.
Okay, well, before we do that, let me make this high quality.
Yeah. The reason we started with Victory Garden was now I will briefly get into this, but no, won't go into it large. But we had a channel before we set up Vocal Beam, and let's just say it, I would say during like at the time, we we weren't we weren't doing too hot, so we decided to start a new channel, and we wanted to do a fresh comic dub, short one, but one that could get along perfectly, and people could just enjoy. And
And about
we
3 minutes
decided to go.
3 minutes is about as short as you can get.
Yeah. So Victory Garden was picked because we wanted to use, at the time, we had casted so many voice actors for Sonic roles,
Yeah.
and we not used any of them. And we had not we'd not asked them to voice any of their characters. And at the time we were like, wow, we really need people to, we need people. So we need people to actually, we want to stay active. We want to get everyone active in the community, our mini community that we'd grown.
Yeah.
And so we picked this one because it had two characters that we were very confident in their voice actors that they could do really well for this one. And it was really short. And it was something we could do really quickly. And that was Blaze and Silver. And these were the two characters who started off the channel.
Do you mind if I speak on the voiceover?
Sure.
Yeah, so like Turbo said, we got two very talented voiceover artists for Silver and Blaze here. One of them being the ever talented Theo Salone, who you guys might remember from the Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog streams as Tails, Blaze, and Rouge. So
you may also recognize her from just other videos that are on the channel.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure she gets her on YouTube, so she probably started from a different video. She's in this and does a fantastic job as Blaze. And then on the flip side of that coin, you have I really hope I don't butcher this pronunciation. Echon?
Echan.
Echon, okay. So yeah, you have Echon as Silver, who I'll just play it for you. I love his interpretation of Silver, like, so much.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, let it load up a little bit. Come on.
Yeah, speak with the link.
Silver, Amy said I might find you out here, though she wouldn't tell me what you might be doing, or what I might be doing.
Blaze? Oh, jeez.
Ah, there you are.
And I'm gonna get a little more of his voice.
Silver, I'm on my way?
Wait! I got this! I'm hosed.
I love that interpretation so much. He's basically.
I think the thing that he gives this character is charm. He gives him a childlike wonder that I don't see a lot of VAs do for him. Especially not only that, but at least
actually
in my
a little bit of behind the scenes for the people watching at home, because they don't know this. I actually auditioned for Silver as well.
You did?
Yeah, and I played him very, very much like 06 Silver.
Mm-hmm.
And
very much.
That was not the interpretation they were looking for, and so I did not get that part. Though it is fine, because I got a much cooler part, in my opinion. So
you'll find you'll figure out who he will be soon.
Yes,
I'm sure you guys
I'm not gonna say what
we'll
it is,
figure it
but
out.
you'll know it when you hear it. Trust me.
Also, hello, Cutie Cat VA. Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. We are finally getting more people.
Yes. Mm.
But yeah, like just Echan. I already pronounced the name. Neat. Yeah, Echan just gives like this youthful vigor to the voice that I don't think anyone else could have brought to it. Because in the IDW comics, Silver is a soft boy. He is a cinnamon roll. So just having someone to match that tone with the voice, I think is really impactful.
Uh,
Okay,
um,
I had a little bit of a lag there for a second. What
That's fine.
happened?
Nothing. No, I was just talking about editing.
Yeah, you might want to repeat it for the people on stream.
Okay. So, if
Why is it lagging? My connection's fine. Apologies to everyone on stream. I don't know why Discord's being weird today.
YouTube.
Okay, so are you guys okay? Like, can you guys?
Yeah.
We can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what Discord's doing, but it's like being iffy on whether or not it lets you guys speak.
Oh.
Like, like only Discord will lag. That's it. Nothing else.
It seems like the stream's also lagging a bit on my end.
Well, yeah, but like not nearly as bad as Discord is on my end.
Oh, I'm back on the stream. Yay. Okay. Well,
yeah, Earth, and Fire.
Okay. If worst comes to worst, you could stream Discord. You could stream Discord on the live stream, and I'll stream YouTube. Worst comes to worst.
Yeah, but that would be a really hard thing to set up right now.
Fair enough. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
We can't really see anything. Your YouTube's kind of blurry.
I know. That's that's
It
intentional.
wouldn't be a vocal beam like live stream without technical issues, would it?
Oh yeah, no. It's basically our flipping brand.
It is. We love it.
At this point, it is, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, just reiterate the stuff about the editing. I'm not sure if it came through.
Okay, for the third time. Basically, like we have 3 viewers now, so for anyone who didn't know, we are currently going over some of our videos that we have done, just giving and 2 of them are they're all gone. I'm watching the viewer count, and I'm looking, and it just went from 3 to 1, and I'm like, oh. But anyway,
subscribers and not one stream.
So
they hate us.
So essentially, they don't. But anyway, when it comes down to editing for this issue specifically, it was very simple. It was very basic, but there's a couple of things that I did in this comic dub that did make it a bit like spruce up the experience. Some of them were suggestions that I got from people in this call, and some weren't. Some were just stuff that I did.
I know of one that was suggested by someone in the call.
Mm-hmm. So, if we can get the video playing, we can show it off.
Yeah, Sounds like it.
Also, something that we didn't that stuff we didn't mention that I want to bring up about this issue in particular is Blaze. Thea's acting as Blaze. Although very much does feel, very in line with how the character would, sound. If I heard this in a actual video game for Sonic the Hedgehog, I would feel like it just sounds like Blaze to me. It doesn't sound like anyone else.
That sure sounds like Bliss to me.
However, if you notice, thing about the Via's take is that she puts a bit like of an accent to her Blaze voice, which I actually really love. I think it adds a little bit more character to Blaze, and just doesn't it makes her take stand out above anyone else's. It's just a little thing which just makes it sound a lot. It just makes it sound a lot better, and the chemistry between these two during the scene, was
which
very fun.
we had. When it comes to these two, we had no direction. There was no voice direction. They kind of just did it on their own.
We let these two record on their own, and we combined these lines together, and they all just meshed perfectly.
Now here's the suggestion that I gave Turbo.
Mm-hmm.
In, but the good plants just don't listen.
Hmm.
And as soon as I fix one thing, something else pops up. It's no use.
So now, what I'll explain this quickly, but
Go ahead.
basically, what happened there was one of our so Echon in this clip as Silver is like he's screaming, he's having a little bit of a pouty fit, he's far in the distance, and when we originally did this clip and I showed it off to Stealthy, he was like, sounds good, we can make it a bit better, so the idea that he came to me with was just dim Silver's line just a smidge, make it sound like he's far away, and honestly, the "it's no use" line right at the end is just so funny.
God, I don't even want to imagine how funny that recording session must have been. I would have loved to just be like a fly on Echon's wall as he was recording this, because I would have loved to hear that.
Yes. Anyway, when it comes to music direction, I believe this might be the only one that I don't think you looked over, Toasto. I think this was me on this one, this issue.
This was all you, because hang on, let me check something quick. Hang on. Uploaded, January 21st. So Toaster started looking at the videos. Toaster started looking at the videos in like, honestly, February or March. So it was with the next video.
Yeah. So I can talk about music choices at least, and how we do music choices in general,
and how you redeemed a soundtrack from a not so good game.
So we all know the game. It's Sonic 2006, otherwise known as Sonic 06. This game was now this game, I won't speak on the game itself. It was honestly, it's one of those games that I feel really bad for the developers for. They obviously had a lot of passion and a lot of drive, and they wanted to do so much. But because of issues going on inside internally, they couldn't make that happen. And I feel really bad because you can tell they really wanted to make something great.
And I will say, man, if only Nintendo did not show Sega the Wii.
Yeah. If anyone's joining, we have the
What the hell?
have something golden. If the song is thematically perfect with how the character is feeling and the
Turbo?
character's theme, then it works perfectly. Yep. What's up?
I'm sorry, you might have to do that whole explanation again because my ping went way back up again.
I think people on stream can hear me when I say that.
Can they?
No, they did not. Apparently not. Okay, so essentially, what I was going to say was, if the song that we choose for any video that goes up fits the actual setting and the feed,
The
like
tone of the scene.
the tone of the scene, then that's good. That's a good plus.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can make it fit even more with how with what characters are on screen, then that's even better.
Yeah.
Because if you can get your character, if you can get the song to fit the character's scene and just how it feels, then that is perfect. But if you have, but I will say, if you have one that fits the tone, but one that doesn't fit the character, then that's fine. But if you have one that fits the character but doesn't fit the tone, then that's more problematic. You should really prioritize a song from Sonic 06 for the ending part, which is for this. I this is a Blaze and Silver were both in 06. It perfectly fits with this scene.
Indeed. I guess I can go ahead and fast forward just a little bit to that bit.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Why?
This garden was planted on a battlefield. The chemicals from the bombs have made the earth hard and acidic. Plants like these can't grow in it. Ashes can do many things, and one of them is this. When used to fertilize a garden, they will break down any acids in the soil and nourish the plants.
Whoa, that's so cool! You must know a ton about gardening.
Only the basics. A gardener's greatest skill isn't control, or planning, or power. It's listening.
I want to speak on something. That was probably the most perfect crescendo I think I've ever heard for a song in a moment ever.
And it was luck that made that happen. Personally, just from speaking, very much a luck thing. Like when it came to that, I did not plan for that to happen. I picked the song, and that was just it was lined up for me. So I can't really be disappointed. It literally is probably, like Stealthy said, the greatest crescendo of both music and voiceover. It is great.
Mm-hmm.
At least
now, and now we get to my favorite thing on this channel.
Oh, Guardians.
Well, we can come back to that one. I actually want to skip a little bit further ahead.
Ooh, what do you want to look at?
I want to give Thea, as well as a couple of other VAs that we have some love. Boys, we're going through a bit of a rough patch.
Oh, hell yeah. I want to give some background to this. So, right after Victory, so after Victory Garden, we got I want to say quite a lot of boom. Not to your average YouTuber's idea of boom, but for us, our video was getting like 5K views, and that was like incredible to us. And we were like, we've got to keep putting new stuff up. You know, that's cool. We need
What
to start
What are you
doing
talking
stuff.
about?
You know,
Slant rhymes?
You know when
Not
our
gonna pause
intro
it.
only kinda rhymes.
Rough patch. Wait a
That's
second.
slant rhyme.
Pause.
Oh,
pause.
Jesus. Jesus Christ.
So when we went into working on other projects and wanting to do different comic dubs, we looked to the shorts immediately, as well as admittedly an episode, like one issue of Imposter Syndrome, but we went with this first one. We went with this issue because it gave the Rough and Tumble VA some stuff, the Rouge VA, and especially Tangle VA, which
Oh boy.
I know Stealthy's going to have so many things to say about literally all of them because they're all incredible. But
Yes,
the
though
one thing I wanted to say,
I mean no offense to our Rouge VA, our Rough and Tumble VA, but I won't lie to you. I think objectively, our Tangle VA is my favorite out of all of them.
fair enough. But when it comes to the editing process, I was editing this Guardians, and I believe probably Imposter Syndrome as well, are all around the same time-ish, right?
No, it was the same time. The production timelines overlapped actually.
Yeah, I was working on all three of these at the same time, and I can definitely say with full confidence that you can probably tell why this one was the last one to come out of the three. This one was the most difficult to work on.
In other news, Turbo has gained more gray hairs, so
Thank you.
Um,
Yay. Yeah.
I look, man. I've said this once. I'll say it multiple times. I am not the writer. I am not the editor. I'm just the singer.
Mhm.
So I can't really equate to what you're feeling when it comes to editing, but seeing you edit all three at the same time, it made me pity you.
I'm a workaholic at heart, man. Okay. But this issue had quite a lot of like production issues with it at the time. A lot of stuff
boy.
a lot of stuff was purely down to sound effects that I didn't like the sound of, like musical choices a bit off key, audio problems, and not only that, but I won't say anything, but it was more my fault. I edited this very early into development, and this was back when we were still getting the hang of things and we're still trying to get our flow. And I edited this, and if I remember correctly, I edited this and left it on like normal for like ages, and I did not let any of the VAs know, like, hey, I need you to record lines, or can you record lines, or something around those lines. And I was like, and then I looked back and I was like, oh wow, I still have this. I need to get those people in, and then it's the matter of putting it in, trying to space it out. It was a lot to say the least, but it is definitely one of my favorites that has come out. It's definitely one of those issues where it's like I may have not enjoyed everything working on it, but it's definitely turned out to be one of the best that we've put out.
Mm-hmm.
And the views on that one don't lie. Not gonna lie.
But I will say, we can finally talk about someone actually who by this point had already joined our ranks.
It's your boy.
So, before
Toasty.
this, no, not Toasty actually. So before this comic dub, Turbo had kind of been taking a very DIY approach to the audio editing. But then with this dub, we finally got a hold of the man, the myth, the legend himself,
Was it,
Davis
was it-
K. That it was
was
this
it
issue.
Spear? Are you
I
sure?
remember-
It was this issue?
I remember because he had to edit Tumble's lines.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I don't think he edited.
Mm.
No. I think he edited JSA, but I don't think he edited Corey or Thea.
Mm. Well, regardless, someone who actually can talk a bit about this issue is Toasty, because he was
Yo,
he was one of the people who chose some of the music for this. Oh no, you have to talk now.
fuck.
Fuck.
Sorry.
Well, we'll talk. We'll do like editing and voice acting first, so then you can continue just listening.
No, I'm down. I was joking. I'm down.
Okay.
Well, might as well play it.
Yeah, might as well. You guys want to play this all the way through and then explain things, or?
I say we just play it, and then
Hardock.
we can pause it when
Yeah.
when we need to like discuss our points. I guess.
I watched a singular video of this channel, and then it started popping up and recommended.
What are you talking about? Slant
That's just
rhymes?
YouTube.
You know, when our intro only kinda rhymes, that's a
Whoa.
slant rhyme.
What happened to the video
Ooh, the
quality?
quality, the quality. So.
360p, my beloved.
What you just heard was
Oh, no.
was Rough and Tumble, voiced by Jasaking and Justin Margoritsky. I'm sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong, Justin. I'm really bad at pronouncing last names, or names in
What
general.
are you talking about?
Thank you.
Slant rhymes?
hang on.
This would be the start of I guess you want to say like the in my head I don't imagine any other voice for these two characters.
Yeah.
feel, especially considering these are probably the first two characters in this issue that we've shown on stream that don't have like official voices.
Yeah.
Like-
Although weirdly enough, this is the second dub in a row where I've auditioned for a character and didn't get it.
You audition for a lot of characters.
I did. But yeah,
You
I auditioned
for one
for
certain character.
I auditioned for Rough, and I didn't get it.
I know which other character you auditioned for.
Yeah, but I
Me.
think I got that one.
No, the other one.
Oh no, we're not talking. We're not bringing that up. No,
I wasn't going to. You can go to the casting call. It's
You're
still
evil.
up.
You are evil.
Sorry,
Oh,
I
boy.
won't say anything. I'm not linking it. They can go find it.
You know what?
That's for
Fuck
you
it.
to discover.
You know what? Fuck it.
If-
I've already suffered enough. Let's
No.
just keep let's just keep pushing this cart, okay?
Let's not do it.
So-
Let's
It's okay. It's okay. The performance is starting to grow on me. So, as a joke, I don't know if I suggested this or like Turbo asked me to, but I
it was around the time when we were getting we're trying to get more auditions in, and at the time
mhm.
the Bruges auditions there wasn't a lot at the time, and I was like saying to Stealthy, I was like, you know, it'd be funny if you just auditioned and
I
so
I actually recorded an audition, and
it's out in the world for anyone to see. And anyone can see it at any time. So
yeah.
if you want,
for the
if you want
viewing
to dig
pleasure
for
of
it,
our for the viewing pleasure of our beloved audience, I'll perform a little bit of it live.
oh god, oh no.
So the Rouge voice I came up with is basically like my very high registry, and I'm like putting on a female sounding voice. So like, talk fast, Big Blue. We definitely said. Bleh. I actually messed up the line. I usually don't do that. Talk fast, Big Blue. We definitely heard him say he was rebuilding Eggman Land. So yeah, definitely something like that. And yeah,
Yeah, like
thank Chaos we went with Thea. But could you imagine just that
you're
whole...
you're still Fear's understudy, right?
Say psych now. Say psych now. Say psych right now.
Psych.
Okay, good.
Okay. But anyway, if you want to talk about the voices for Rough and Tumble,
Yeah.
can.
So, it's very weird. When it comes to like the credits on this, you'll notice a severe lack of the phrase voice director because
Everyone in this video directed
no
themselves.
no one asked for any direction. Though, did we offer any? I'm pretty sure we did.
We did offer some, but because of difficulties with me being on the other side of the planet and Stealthy also being on the other side of the planet meant that some
Yeah.
VAs were more
So,
difficult to get into a VC with than others. What I will say is some people do just work better by themselves. I won't mention who because this is their own private thing, and I don't want to judge them about it. I do know.
I will say I'm not gonna
yeah.
name the person, but holy crap, their work ethic, like, it's inspiring.
Oh, definitely. I will say though, I know the rough VA I directed for some of these.
You
Actually,
directed that.
Oh
I
wait,
don't think
no
you
wait.
did it for.
No, it wasn't this one. It was something else. It was something else.
It was something else. But
He
you
voices.
definitely directed JSA on that.
The JSA voices another character in this. So in a different, no, not in this issue, but in a different comic. So when we get to that one, we'll point out. You'll know who.
Mm-hmm. So you're gonna
Anyway,
go ahead and resume this?
well, yes, but just a question, Toasty. When do you want to talk about music?
Whenever
Whenever? Do you want to do it like near the end of the video?
we can do.
Wherever.
Okay. Well, let's play.
You know, when our intro only kinda rhymes, that's a slant rhyme.
Okay, so what's the big deal?
People ain't
this is
gonna
when
take us seriously if we can't get the rhyme right, Ruff.
You wanna know what I really like about Justin's voice for Dumble?
What do you like?
I don't mean this as an insult to people who like sound like this, but he strikes that perfect balance of like, I got hit by a hammer, so by definition I'm dumb as bricks, and like a New Yorker kind of voice.
So it's like it's like cartoon dumb sound voice.
Cartoon dumb sound voice, yeah.
That's the perfect
It works
explanation.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I will say is something I've noticed, and you'll probably notice this in a lot of the older videos, is we had black bars at the top and at the bottom. I don't know why I did this. I did this to make it look more cinematic, and then I remembered.
I don't know
this
what
is a comic.
I don't know what your hard on was for cinematic like looks, but I mean, whatever.
It was around like imposter syndrome. I stopped, but
you stopped doing it then, yeah.
But
actually,
you'll notice in like this issue, you'll notice.
Actually, imposter syndrome is the next one I want to look at. You know why?
I do. Okay, so let's continue.
Remember how Sonic laughed at us?
That guy laughs at everyone. We'll figure out a better rhyme later.
No, we gotta get the intro right now! Our rep's at stake, bro!
I said we'll get to it. At least let me say what the rest of the stinking plan is.
I don't even want to hear your plan if it's as dumb as your rhymes are, man.
So my plans are dumb now, huh? You try making one then.
Maybe I will, and maybe I'll do it without you.
Fine. You couldn't do better rhyming if you were trying.
These two weren't in the same room.
That's a slant rhyme, bro.
Okay, you wanna know what I'm really mad about?
What?
We didn't ask Justin to just do like a
Yeah, but honestly, I think about it. Especially with the rate we were trying to get videos out back then. So I think it was okay. I don't like it's a small detail, and as much as I want to say like, yeah, the small details are the things that you need to focus on the most. We wanted to get these videos out to you guys at a timely manner. Well, I know we haven't really been doing a good job of that recently, but we have a reason, and we will probably shed more light on it later. As much light as we can, because reasons. Anyway, Stuffy. Oh no, Stuffy.
Sophie.
No, we've lost him. Come back to us. Oh, good. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. His ping's probably gone up like super high. High up
This is
in...
why you probably should have streamed.
Wait, no. I can hear ourselves on the stream, which is strange.
Sophie.
Selfie. I'm wondering, should I kick him out of the Discord call?
I think you should have done the stream.
I could have, but it's hers. Yeah. Nah, don't worry about it. Anyway, while we're waiting for Stealthy to magically come back from his state, people can ask questions if they want to. I don't know how many people are currently in chat.
Apparently, in the Japanese version of Sonic Battle, Rouge calls you a dirty bastard.
Nice.
Oh, Rouge. We love you.
In this, we did not tell Justin or Jasocking, the two VAs in the scene, to be like in the same VC. We did not ask them to do this. They did this by themselves in their own time, and the fact that it just sounds like they're in the same room perfectly is the beauty of voice acting, in my opinion. It's the ability to create an incredible scene and sound like you're acting right, with two people right beside you, and
It does feel realistic.
yeah, it feels realistic and it's great. I think both of these two did very well, and yeah, hopefully you guys will be able to see these two very soon. I hope. So, yeah, Stealthy, you back, mate?
Not yet. His mic's still crapping up.
Yeah, I got an idea.
We need to make a community fund to get Stealthy an actual computer.
Yeah, we're setting up a Patreon. No,
We're not. Don't worry.
we're not doing that. We're not
Not
doing that. I'm worried though, because he has like this whole thing set up for Discord. I'm worried that it will like mess up if I do this. Let me try. Stealthy, speak to us, man. Stealthy, speak to us.
I think his mic's just crap the bed. Try messaging him.
He is This stream's still up. Strange. By the way, are you watching?
I'm not saying it's just his mic, then.
Are you watching the stream?
No.
Oh. I was wondering because someone else is on the stream then. That's cool.
Unless my
Someone else is watching our technical issues unfold. Yay.
Welcome to the chaos.
This is what we're used to. I will be right back. I'm gonna try calling him on Discord.
Don't leave me alone.
I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
No. No. Actually, wait, you'll be able to hear me if... Fuck. Oh well. Hi, chat. Oh, you're back. Are you back? Are you back?
Yeah,
What
sorry.
happened?
Take care of them, you.
I thought your mic corrupted itself.
No, it didn't. Don't worry.
Mortimer says, Devo, he's back.
Back.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
What happened?
I had to go take care of something. I'm sorry.
You could have told us.
You could have told us. We were like, what happened? You just left suddenly.
Well, I'm sorry.
Like my dad
but
with the milk.
being a caregiver for the elderly is not very easy. You kind of have to.
Fair enough.
You kind of have to be
Fair
like
enough.
on your toes 24/7. So yeah, as I was
Fair
saying
enough.
before I had to go, I'm kind of mad we didn't get Justin to record like a inhale, like a.
You're not streaming for us, by the way.
I'm not?
No,
Did
you're
I
not.
get
You're streaming on
disconnected?
Discord.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah, I disconnected you because I
Did
thought your
you
mic was messing up.
Did you sons of?
You sly dog.
I'm sorry. I thought something was going on with your mic, so I was like, oh, I'll transfer
Bro.
him to a different VC because that sometimes fixes
What
it.
the? That's not how that works. Hang on.
Well, that's how your mic works.
Okay, here we go.
Our community fund get you an actual computer.
Yeah.
I swear to God, can you see my stream?
Yes.
We can see.
Okay,
We can see
good.
it. And
So yeah, this right here.
good.
I'm kind of mad we didn't get Justin to record an inhale.
I do think it would have been good.
That would have
but,
been funny.
hey,
Like a.
That's
That's
a slant rhyme, bro. It's great.
Yeah.
It's
Also,
good, though.
I keep pointing this out. We're about to come up on an audio error, y'all.
Wait, what?
Yep. It is the
Oh,
exclusion.
God. What did I mess up?
It's the exclusion of a line that you actually show.
Okay. Say it.
Just
So-
get
Just
out of
fucking didn't
here!
record this.
I never see your stinking face again!
Yes, you're here. It'll be two.
Okay. That was not really the fault of anyone. It was generally a line that we didn't even know was there, and I believe we just forgot about this line. But realistically, do you lose context by not seeing that?
You
Not
don't
really.
but you don't. But considering like stuff we do later on after this, like this
Yeah.
is just showing that
we
there
were
was
very
a point.
new.
We were very new, yeah.
We were very new.
And now it is time for just all of the best voice acting I think we've ever had on this channel.
Yeah, this was fun. This was a fun scene.
This heist will be huge.
We've got the right stuff.
It won't be
Oh,
a
God.
fumble.
We'll take a new angle.
It's emerald snatching time for
Huh?
Rough
Rouge and
Tangle?
Tumble? What are you doing here? What's she doing here?
What do you mean, partner? Aren't these the ruffians you said we had to protect the Chaos Emerald from by taking it ourselves?
Of course, I did say that.
Okay, before Thea absolutely steals the show as Rouge. Good lord. Corey as Tangle
Mm.
is my
Oh,
favorite bit of voiceover ever.
Literal perfection.
So, like a lot of us on the team, I don't know if Corey is gonna watch this stream. It
That'd be honored
realis-
if she did.
realistically, if you do, thank you for helping us with a lot of our videos. You do an incredible Tangle. Like literally everyone on
Yeah.
the team thinks that you do like a very good job as the character. Like my view on it is like I can definitely see if people view this as maybe like not what they imagined, but it's definitely the voice for me that fits this character. Tangle is a adventurous, fun-loving person.
She's a kid.
And not
like,
only
she's-
that, but she's incredibly hyperactive. She's so hyperactive, and just I like she's so silly. She's so goofy, and like for me, this type of voice, especially considering the fact that Corey can just absolutely take it to like the extreme, like in terms of like how excited she gets with this character and how expressive she makes this character with just voice acting. Honestly, it is incredible. Like
It's
generally
incredible stuff.
generally one of like okay, I want to tell this story on stream.
Oh,
Um,
is it about the casting?
Yes, it is.
Okay, go ahead.
So it was me and Toasty were about to choose start like the way we did casting back in the day was we would pick someone like ask them to pick a couple people, get them into a VC and do a couple of live takes with them just because we want to see what they can do right in front of us, but at the same time what can these VAs do when we ask, okay, we want you to do this specific line that wasn't on the audition. We want you to be able to pull it off.
like work under pressure.
Yeah. So that's what we wanted to see. Now, here's the thing. me and Toasty had picked like 3 people who we were like, yeah, these sound pretty good, And then just in the nick of time, I decided, you know what?
Yeah, for whatever reason, you decided I'm gonna refresh the casting call.
I refreshed the casting call just on like because I have it as like a habit nowadays to refresh anything that like if I just to check something. So I did that to check if there's any new auditions for anyone. Like it wasn't just for Tango. I was trying to look for any new ones, and we get a new Tango VA audition, and it's Corey, and the rest is history.
Literal buzzer beater audition.
We listened to that at the time, and we thought it was very good, and so we added them on. We added them onto the 3 who we were going to choose from, and eventually Corey just we thought that Corey's voice suited the character the best, or her interpretation at least.
Yeah. Now keep in mind, I had not heard any of the auditions yet because at this time I was away from Discord. So I come back to him and Toasty being like, "Hey, so we have a problem." And I'm like, "Okay, what's your problem?" We kind of unintentionally have 4 tangles. Context. Hop in a PC and we'll show you. And they show me, and I'm like, okay, first off, fucking amazing that they got that in literal last minute.
Yeah. And
then I listened to Corey's in comparison to the other 3, and you might remember what my exact words were, Turbo, but I was like, yeah, no, that's the one. There. Right there. Officer,
there.
this one.
This one. So yeah. Corey was very good for this character, and heck, it isn't the first time that this is the first time that she voiced Tangle on this channel, and it is not the last. We'll get to that.
Yep. Though I think this isn't the first time she was voicing Tangle. I think she'd already done
No.
work before us. Yeah.
For our channel, this is the first time. But for anything,
but like
before this,
before-
she had voiced Tangle at like different things and different. I don't know exactly what she voiced for, but she from what she told us when we went into a live take, she does a lot. So honestly, go support her. She's very talented. In fact, everyone is. Go and support everyone.
Which, speaking of talented VAs, shall we continue?
Yes.
They must have followed us here to try to stop us from taking the emerald.
What? For real?
I'm so excited to tell the story.
Well, I'm not gonna let them.
Come on, partner, get in there!
Wait, Tangle, no.
So,
that is improv, if you can believe it.
So, I'm just gonna ask Stealthy, could you play for a sec?
Okay.
Continue.
I'll admit, yours isn't a face I expected to see at a jewel heist.
If you, I'll play it back for people to listen to it, but if you listen very carefully, you can hear what is essentially battle foley for JSA and Justice playing Rough and Tumble.
Yeah, and bear in mind, when I asked them to record these lines, I did not ask them to record this.
You know, they kind of just did this of their own volition.
I can't not.
Oh god, hang on.
Alright. Okay. So while Stealthy is a bit busy,
I got it. My headset came and played for a second.
Okay. What I was about to say is we could possibly talk about music for a sec.
Oh yeah.
Or do you,
Go for it.
because I believe
Toasty?
Yeah.
music. The other guy.
Do you want to introduce it?
Huh?
Do you want to introduce it?
I can introduce what songs we did use, and then do you want to explain it?
I'm not very good at explaining things.
Okay. Well, I will describe, because I know what his choices were, and I know why he did it. So I'll describe. So,
Oh yeah.
a lot of these I go to Toasty for. Most of the time, whenever whenever I'm like, what song do I put here? I'll go to Toasty, because Toasty knows what, at least when it comes to Sonic songs and a lot of other songs from other video games, he knows which ones just fit. He's very good at that. And for this issue, during the intro, you may notice this one doesn't have too many themed songs around characters. That's because 3 of them are, custom character. They're not. They haven't never received their own official themes from Sega themselves. So we went with tone over character theme for this issue because it fit better. And the first song that Toasty suggested to me was the I can't remember the exact name, but it's from Sonic Adventure 2. It's the.
I'm sure I'll tell you if I. Is it the
the first song that in the video? It's like dun dun.
Oh, that's
dun.
one.
Yeah.
It's on the tip of my tongue. I just don't remember what it is.
Well, yeah. Regardless, we decided to go with this one because we felt like it fit the vibe. It very much feels like you're planning a heist, and that's what Rough and Tumble are doing.
Well, that song is actually called The Heist.
Is it actually?
I think so. I have to check.
That's hilarious. And then for the second one, we went with. I believe this is Spagonia Night, if I'm correct. Yeah, it's Spagonia Night for this part of the video. And we went with this one, Toasty. I think Toasty went with this one because of one, set at night time, and two, you're raiding a jewel shop. Generally just feels like a kind of
It just fits.
just fits for this. We can't really explain too much over that. It just very much fits this kind of mood.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at explaining things.
And that's why I'm here.
No, it's okay. So we ready to continue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, as we play this, guys, just like take a listen in the background, and you'll hear just some funny battle foley between JSA and Justin here.
Okay. Oh my lord.
Mhm.
It's so Jisakin's take on that line
Bro,
is
JSA just
perfect.
I don't know what it is. He can look at a facial expression and just give like the perfect delivery for it.
Yeah, trust me, in a video that we have yet to start working on, but I have lines for said project. Trust me, you are very much going to enjoy Jisaki in like later videos, considering that he's already pre-recorded some lines for me. So
Mhm.
watch out for that. Yeah, no, like this is just very much
Oh, good.
good
Sorry.
work. This is very much just good old professional VAs doing what they do best and
Mhm.
like bringing these stories to life.
Yeah, we're about to come up on I think the most expressive Corey gets his tangle in this.
Oh yeah.
Would you?
I gotta imagine like what the facial expressions Thea had in the recording booth was. Like, I wouldn't be the world's greatest treasure hunter if I didn't.
Yeah, just all these guys are so talented. They're very very talented, and
Mhm.
I feel very honored to be working with all of them. It's very
Yes.
lovely.
Also, my favorite line in this entire thing. Love it.
But great line.
We apologize for those not syncing up properly.
Okay.
Oh boy, those were a pain to sync. I believe I even tried and failed, right?
Stealthy. There might be an issue on stream.
What's that?
You can't hear any of the. You can't hear it. You can't hear the video. Look at all on
That's
stream.
so weird. Okay.
Yeah. I think that's why people have left, because you can't hear it.
No
Yeah.
one said anything.
Yeah, I know. Strange.
Okay, let's try.
I think it's because at the moment it was just me and one other guy all the time.
Okay, let's try something. Okay, let's see if this works.
Try it.
Speaking of leaving, I might get going soon because I'm tired.
Fair enough.
Okay, there we go.
Why does everybody keep doing our thing?
All wrapped up here, Rouge, and the emerald safe and what?
I hate to dupe and run, but, well, it's what I do. See ya.
But undercover buddies.
That's it, bro. No more teaming up with anyone but
Yeah,
each
that's working.
other.
Rough and tumble forever.
It's working. That is working. Also, Sad Tangle. It's, never good.
That stream.
Just, yeah. So, I would say, should we have a look at, like, one other video, maybe?
Yeah. I thought this was gonna go for a whole 2 hours, but I guess
How long is
we're
it
gonna
I am
go
going for?
short.
exhausted.
How long are we going for? How long have we been going for?
Hang on.
I think we were going for like an hour and a half, right?
Just about hour 20.
Well, I can stay for like the next half an hour, so that's fine.
I want to get going.
Okay.
I'm tired.
All right.
Okay.
See
Bye,
you,
Toasty.
I'll see you later.
Toasty, everyone. Give him an applause. Woo.
Woo! No
Everybody
one's in
that's
chat.
here.
No
I
one's
just have
in
an applause.
chat. Let's go.
See you
Alright.
later.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.
And
So-
then there were two.
The one that there's two that I want to talk about.
Okay.
There's one that I want to bring up, but I don't think we should put on for, but just because of time. There's two that I think we should watch though, and that's the Tangle and Whisper episode 1 and Imposter Syndrome issue 1. But the one
Okay.
I want to slightly bring up is Guardians. Guardians was the
Yeah,
second
we-
video we ever uploaded. And holy crap, did we make an impact on that video?
I mean, look at our views.
The view count don't lie in this situation, I would
It is our
assume.
most viewed video.
It is just ridiculous how much this blew up, at least on our scale, I did not expect something like this to happen, and honestly, I'm just so grateful for everyone who watched, and at the same time, I'm sure everyone who was in this video who either voiced, audio edited, any kind, are grateful for just you viewing it.
I played a koala.
He
That's-
does play a cool.
That's my only contribution to this. I have an accent and I'm a koala. That's it. Nothing else.
Nothing
That's it.
else. Nothing else, mate.
That's it, mate. That nothing.
So
I get like what, two lines?
yes.
Yeah.
So we are going to have a look at Imposter Syndrome next.
Yep.
Now,
I'm not gonna keep up that fucking voice because no.
so Imposter Syndrome is interesting. This was
It is
an
also our
issue.
longest video.
This is our longest video if you don't count live streams as a
Yeah, no,
video.
those are superficially long.
Yeah. So I put a lot of effort into this, and I don't know. I would say this is one of the videos I'm most proud of. I'd say my only thing
Yeah.
that I want to improve about this video is if I ever got a chance to redo it, would be the audio quality. Some of it isn't the best, so but that's completely understandable. At least at the time.
Remaster is moving into its final testing
It's you.
There's me.
With this, I will finally be able to break what I affectionately call.
I am Professor Starline.
So Stealthy can actually give
Dr.
directing
Eggman
tips
stages
on
a
this.
bold plan to reshape the world. Sonic arrives, sometimes with his.
I forgot I directed you on this.
He did. The man, the myth, the legend himself actually directed me on these.
So you were the one person that directed on this, because Summer and JSA kind of.
I directed JSA
their own
on
thing.
these lines
Oh,
for this issue.
oh, this is the one. Okay.
Yeah, I directed him on
Okay.
this one.
But
Mm.
I
This
remember with you, you couldn't, for some reason, you couldn't say the word morose.
Oh yeah, that was a difficult line. Look, I will say this.
What were we
like,
saying?
to
Remose?
for everyone on stream, I cannot pronounce words. It is difficult. I find it very difficult. Which means, yes, me trying to be a voice actor is one of those things where it's like it's going to be a bit difficult if you find it difficult to pronounce words. I am taking
Though
it.
I'll give the man credit. I will give the man credit. He came into trying to voice Sonic with an open mind and open heart, and hot damn, he did it well.
And you'll well, you'll have to wait and see what comes out of Sonic the Hedgehog, my Sonic. You'll have to wait.
Actually, I know you didn't want to play it too much, but I think we can kind of like speed through this one real quick and play a little bit of the other one.
Yeah. Sure. So, in terms of editing, I put a TV filter or recording filter over the actual image.
Yeah.
This was to because he's doing a log, and at the time of this video's release, we put out a teaser for this, and we were very proud of this issue. But regardless, the actual
Oh god, we didn't have HD quality on this.
No, we did not.
Damn, 720p. Okay.
However, the actual video that we teased is unlisted at the moment. But if you go to our playlists, you should be able to find it somewhere. It's nothing too groundbreaking. It's literally just it's just to tease people about what's to come. But yeah.
Now, are you guys ready to hear someone who what was it? This is someone that Thea brought on, right?
So, context, we put a casting call out for this character, and for both Surge and Kit Tsunami are both characters made by Starline, if you have not read the comics. But both of these characters we posted the casting call up, and the two VAs that we have in this issue auditioned, and the first thing we did was we casted them straight away. And you might be saying, why did you do that? Because if you don't know, casting straight away can sometimes be seen as a bad thing, because it's like, oh, you should have waited and see what you could have found somewhere else. But in our situation, we were perfectly happy with what we found, and we thought these fit the characters very well. And the voice actor for Surge was recommended to us by Fia, Fia sent the casting call their way, and the rest is history.
Keep in mind, I believe Thea told us this directly, that when Summer started voicing Surge here, this was their first bit of VA experience, right?
This wasn't their first VA experience. I can't say anything for certain, and I don't think we should really be commenting. But what we can say is that they did an incredible job as Surge.
Oh, for sure.
They did a very good job. I can't give too much about their own personal background. That's not really my place. But it is
Not as if we know about it anyway.
we can't really give enough about much. We all we know is, you know, Via recommended them this casting call, and they did a very good job. Anyway,
this is a really good performance.
Which is a boon. Surge will replace him, and I'll keep the bravado on a leash.
You thought you could touch me? Pathetic!
However, as previously noted, there are design flaws inherent in Sonic.
Cheap shot for a cheap bot!
Surge needs a support unit to make up for her shortcomings. An analytical balance to the brashness. Someone who looks before she leaps.
Nice assist, kid. Don't let it go to your head.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thus, Kitsunami was modeled after Sonic's most beneficial ally, Tails.
okay, pause that quickly.
We have less than a minute to complete the course.
Okay,
So I directed Chisaki for Kitsunami first, and for these lines specifically, and when he gave us his audition for this character, the one thing that we were looking for, at least for Kit, is we didn't want to hear someone try to replicate Tails. If you don't know, Surge and Kit are supposed to be clones of both Sonic and Tails. You know, they're
but they're not her clones.
Not direct clones, but they're supposed to be close enough, right? And now I didn't want Kitsunami to be just another, you know, like a very like incredibly high pitched voice. You know, like I didn't want it to be that directly, and I know a lot of others didn't.
Yeah,
want
you don't want another Tails, do you?
So for this issue, and when I was directing Jisaki, I wanted him to sound timid. He is a timid and shy character in the grand scheme of things, at least in this issue. And not only that, but Jisaki, just base take for his casting call was really great. He basically gave him a little bit more, like, he's a kid. He is a kid at the end of the day, and he sounds like a kid in these scenes. He doesn't sound like a toddler. You know, he doesn't sound incredibly young. He sounds like a young boy, and that's what we wanted to go for, and I think it sounds perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, continue.
All the time in the world. And done! In record time, too. Come on, Doc. You can be impressed.
You left Kitsunami behind.
I'm sorry. I had to recharge my pack.
Kit got here eventually. The important one made it in record time. Test? Passed? Me? Awesome! So let's get on with the main mission already.
You've proven efficient in a controlled environment. The next step is to test your skills in the field, but in a way that won't.
I'm real tired of you talking down to me. We go now, and we go hard.
Go to sleep.
What did you do to her?
You saw nothing.
Okay, I want to say something about this.
This isn't potent against.
Is it about the voice effect?
Yeah, no, it's not just the voice effect, but I wish, at least for the scene, I paced it better. I'm not the biggest fan of how I paced the scene. And in some of the earlier issues as well, I didn't mention this, but there were some scenes that I wish I paced well a bit as well. So, yeah.
You get it better with it over time, but yeah, no, I definitely see in these early comic books you mean.
Yeah, this one
they're a little they have a little bit of breakneck pace a little bit.
Yeah, it went very fast and it didn't fit. But that's not too bad. Could you skip to the part where they're rushing back to where they go back to the headquarters? Yeah.
Right about here ish.
Yeah. So
Somewhere here.
yeah. So for music choices for this, I actually decided to go with a lot of Team Dark's songs from Sonic Adventure 2. And one song that isn't from any Sonic game, but that's just for tone reasons. However, in this specific issue, like a lot of the songs that you hear, except for like one custom song as well, are all from pretty much the dark story of Sonic Adventure 2. And the reason I did this is because they are pretty much their own dark story counterpart. With Surge replacing Shadow, Starline replacing Eggman, Kit replacing Rouge, you know, they are their own team, whether they like it or not.
Is Eggman really considered Team Dark?
Yes. No, not like not like I mean like Sonic Adventure 2.
Do you mean Gamma?
No, Sonic Adventure 2 Team Dark. Sonic Adventure 2, not Sonic Heroes. Before Omega was introduced.
Dude, Gamma, not Omega. Gamma.
Gamma was in Sonic Adventure 1, and he wasn't on Team Dark.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't even too.
Although Gamma's theme is in this somewhere, but I did that for tone reasons.
Yeah, I think you use it at the end.
Yeah. Anyway.
But yeah.
Oh, and the last song in this is for funny reasons.
Time to spare.
Oh yeah.
How about a little recognition?
Looks like he learned from the outbreak and upgraded. Well played, boy.
Fine. If you want in there so bad, I'll knock a wall in.
No! The entire point of this exercise was stealth. Our time limit is up. Return to base, everyone.
You kept doing takes that weren't feeling like they were getting across the emotion.
Yeah.
Like he is genuinely livid right now.
Yeah.
So that's why I directed you on like, hey, try gritting your teeth.
Yeah. It fits. It works.
Can you keep chat busy for a second? I'll be right back.
There's no one in chat. Hi, chat. I'm more talking to myself. How you doing? So, while Stealthy is gone, I know no one's here. I think I'm the only person actually watching the stream, unless someone says hello. But at least for Starline, my general direction for this character was what my general idea for him was he needs to be quite, he's very pompous, he's very posh, he's very, you know, Starline, as much as I love him as a character, and I think he's a great character, he is, in canon, he's very much a posh douche. He's not a posh, he's not a nice guy. He's not a very nice guy. He's very much very posh and thinks he's above everyone else, you know. But he doesn't mean he's above here. It doesn't mean that he is above like addressing other people's failings and other things of that nature. And he's also not above addressing his own failings. And in this, I tried to get that across, as well as at least for me, if you notice, the voice of Starline is my regular voice. A little bit, you know, a little bit more posh. There's Dr. Starline. So,
which is vastly different than my take on the character.
Starline, for me, and I'm not sure if anyone else sees this, I think he is most likely British. I imagine him having a British accent. I
think every take I've heard gave him one.
Yeah.
But yeah.
He has like
basically
he has like the monocles. He has like the very nice, you know, thing. I know some people could give him like I don't know. I think because like platypuses come from, is it Australia?
I think I don't know.
I
don't
I
don't feel like
I
picking
can
it up, though.
imagine give like a slight Australian accent, but British just fits the best to me.
Yep.
Even though platypuses don't actually come from the UK. But everyone on the team seems to like the voice that we do for
Yeah.
Starline.
Though for funsies, as like kind of a back and forth, I will kind of also do a Starline voice.
Mm-hmm.
And my Starline sounds more like this. Yes. Serge, Kit, come here. I need to hypnotize you.
And then I come in and like, for the last time, will you stop copying me, Mimic?
No promises.
If only we had the Mimic VO.
Right?
Anyway, let's continue.
We failed.
Hey, we didn't get caught. That was the point. I wanted to deal with Sonic's gal pals directly. Somebody wanted to trust a wall of stupid flame.
A close call for them isn't better or worse than Dr. Eggman's track record.
Whatever. We did good, right?
You did well. And so now it's finally time
Aw, yeah.
for the final test.
Oh, come on! You gave me the power to destroy Sonic. Let me destroy Sonic!
I gave you the power to change the world. But it will only work if you follow my plan. The first step is to safely remove Dr. Eggman from play. We can only do that once we're sure we can strip him of his support. I've selected this remote base to test out our updated bypass algorithm. We will infiltrate the base
And then we get your security blanket out of its secure bunker, so you feel safe enough to do another stupid test and blah blah blah.
I think we should be careful. I don't want you to get hurt.
You saying I can't handle myself?
No.
You saying you won't do your job and watch my back?
No.
Well, if you aren't saying anything, shut up! Look, I get you brainy types like to think of all the angles. But me and that faker boy are simple creatures. I hit him fast, I hit him hard, and I keep hitting until he doesn't move anymore.
And how do you plan on finding him?
I can run laps around the planet until I find him.
And if he's with his friends?
Then I take them out too.
Oh really? Tails is providing air support, Tangle and Whisper are striking out of range, and Amy is closing in, and you can handle Sonic?
Well, probably. Kit would be handling all those worthless extras.
Pause it quickly. This is a little detail that I don't think a lot of people notice in this issue, but I actually did record a reaction for the bit where Surge is like messing with Starline's hair, and it is so quiet.
It essentially hit the cutting room floor. Yeah.
No, it's there. It's in the video, but it's very quiet.
Yeah,
it's very quiet.
Hang on, I'm gonna see if I can actually hear it.
It's like, it's like something like that. It's like he's like, what the hell's going on?
Kit would be handling all those worthless extras.
Oh, I hear it. I heard it. I heard it ever so slightly.
Yeah.
Extras.
I do my best.
Don't patronize me. I'll drown you with your own tails. Oh, for the love of, stop cringing. We can't take out Sonic if you're always doing that.
I'm sorry.
Why do you even want to help me?
I don't know.
Why do I want to do this? Any of this? I haven't even met Sonic. I don't think I have.
Do you want to destroy him still?
Yeah, but why? Do you?
I want whatever you want.
But why?
I don't know.
And reboot. I thought keeping things simple would make things easier. Perhaps.
I don't know if you hear it, but there's a little bit of American in that and reboot.
Is there?
Listen.
I did not hear that. Maybe, but that's because I'm
I don't know.
tone deaf.
And reboot.
Yeah, so you hear it? You say, instead of saying, and reboot, it's and reboot.
And reboot, yeah. My American accent that I've been working on is starting to seep into my normal speaking voice, which is concerning.
It's wild.
It's concerning.
Oh yeah, get ready for a jump scare, y'all.
Would make things easier. Perhaps I should craft a bit of a backstory to shore up their emotional.
What did you do to me?
Sleep, sleep, sleep!
No, I want answers.
I don't know. Did I direct you on that sleep
Yes,
sleep
you
thing?
did.
I don't...
You did.
Okay.
Yeah, that was great.
Jesus, actually sounded genuinely worried.
When I used Belle's base code to write personalities for them, I expected a little
Was
more
it?
stability.
Yeah,
Maybe
pause.
I said pause.
And just to something to point out, if there's any kind of music that if there's a point in a video that we don't put music for, it is very much for a reason, and that reason is it just doesn't suit the scene doesn't need to have music. Like, if a scene like for this, I could not think of a song that would fit well with Starline and fit well with the scene. He's thinking to himself. He is introspective. I just don't imagine that. It would distract from the scene.
Yeah, but you for the next scene, you sure as hell have a song cue though.
Oh, but yeah, that's for a reason, and I'm going to explain that scene. I'll get to that. Let's go. Let's quit. I was about to say let's fast forward to that scene
She was
because
built from scratch.
Okay.
Or is a byproduct of.
this is just me talking with an echoey filter, which I regret using.
Once we begin to fulfill, he should even out.
Here we go.
I regret using it now.
Showtime.
It sure is, buddy.
What happened?
Oh, thank goodness you're all alright. Is anything broken? Anything feel wrong?
No?
Most likely because Kit here caught you. Even though he was
So,
glitching as well.
If you know the song, you
always
know
have
the
my
song. So this,
Oh boy.
so this is from Sonic.
This is
Sonic Sad AM.
This is Eggman's theme. No.
Oh, is it
no.
the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog?
Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
So
This is
I need to
Um,
explain my reasons behind using this, and especially,
and then I'll explain my perspective.
and I'll also explain the voice direction that we went with Starline for this. Now, I can imagine some people will probably think that this scene needs to have Starline all serious, but like you can tell from his face that he knows it.
Yeah,
He
I-
knows that he.
Look for those who think that, I specifically directed him not to do that.
Basically, the way Stealthy directed me was imagine that you are trying to lie to someone but doing it badly.
Yeah, like
It is.
yeah, like it is very blatant that you're lying, and you're just ass at showing it.
Basically, the way we wanted to show this scene is if you're reading this comic, it is very obvious to the viewer, but you know what Starline's up to, you know what he's doing, but the other characters
and we kind of
don't.
Yeah, and so I kind of wanted to play with the angle of, what if we make it obvious that he's lying? Like,
And
even to
that's-
them.
And then that's why we chose the music choice. It's a bit, we thought, for at least for the scene, it does fit.
Yeah, and I didn't know what song he chose until after it was in the video.
It's
And I'm just like,
perfect.
I don't care what. It's perfect. I love it.
The only fair, I don't think there's anything else to show after this. Just, I'd say literally maybe the blooper we have at the end.
Oh yeah, we do have bloopers at the end. You're right. Let's see.
Just on this, if there we have them. If we, yeah, sometimes we don't use bloopers. This one does.
Yeah.
This is a blooper of me. You'll get another blooper of my of something soon, so that'll be fun.
Operation Remaster is moving into its final stages of testing. I read that line wrong. Starline, you say you're a genius, but you can't speak.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Let's go. So the last video we'll have a look at is Tangle and a Whisper. Now, this is the most recent video we've uploaded, and it is also, at least for me, probably the one I'm most happy with of recent memory. It's the one I put the most work into. It's the one that I think, you know, has the most changes, at least from like all the other issues. I think I'm personally very happy with this, and this is somewhat of the same style that we might go with forward. There's a couple of differences with new stuff that are like new editing techniques I've learned.
Come on, everyone! It's a gorgeous
Shut up,
day!
Tangle.
Crazy around the village! Anyone! Everyone!
So, for one, thanks to the help of Toasty, that song choice at Station Square, because they're in a, you know, it just fits the scene generally, so I don't see any problems with that. On another note, you may have noticed that we are doing the cliche comic dub thing of taking out the line and fading it in when the character speaks.
It took us 8 videos, but we finally did it.
Now, this is just something that was obvious. We didn't do it to save time, but realistically, this is something that helps the reader understand who is speaking and who isn't. You know, this is a lot easier for for you guys to understand what is going on, and that is why we have done it. But anyway, in terms of all the voice acting goes, everyone does amazing. Everyone, and this is also the first time in any video that you get to hear Jewel, Mimic, and I believe Whisper Whisper. Yes, Whisper.
And
Whisper the
it
Wolf.
is another first of something.
Ooh. It is the first for we'll explain it when we get to it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Actually, yeah. We should probably just wait for that then.
You might want to turn it down, by the way.
Turn it down?
That is so. Yeah. Max volume. It's really loud. It's really loud.
I got it. Hang on. Hang on. Come on.
There you go. That's better. Okay, so I think for this video I got a bit better at pacing.
Tangle.
It's me.
Yeah. It's your boy. It's Ron.
Tangle.
So
I can replicate. Why can I replicate that so easily?
It's amazing. So if you know who the VA for Ron, no, you know who the VA for Ron is. But if you know,
I would hope so.
You probably don't know who the VA for Jewel is. Now, Jewel is the same VA for Surge that you just saw for the issue that you just saw before this.
Yeah, which
now
Whiplash in terms of voice range. Holy crap!
Yeah, that was honestly they do an incredible job. Anyway, let's continue. We could skip it to the part where Mimic shows up if you want.
We got time.
How's your head? Not as sore as my pride. Ambushed by a stationary object. How embarrassing is that? To be fair, it was hiding in front of a street lamp. Clearly, it was out to get you.
Yeah, I think I did pretty good with pacing on this one.
Oh, definitely.
What's going on? You've always been precocious, but you've been bouncing off the walls lately. Literally and figuratively.
I'm sorry for being a pest. It's just... After everything I've done with Sonic, things are so boring here. I fought robot invasions, flying battleships. I met a fiery princess from another dimension. I pulled the wings of a giant robo-dragon. And then I come home to peace and quiet. I can't stand it.
Let that be let that be the most vocal reason, pun very much intended, of why I like Corey's Tangle. It's so energetic and expressive. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And then pairing that with like the most nurturing sounding voice of Summer for Jewel. Like,
yeah.
I can't like, Jewel kind of gives a vibe of like a mother or like older sister, you know?
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
You've always been like that. So what's stopping you from being like Sonic? Going out there and finding your own adventures.
I've thought about it. Sure, it's tempting, but what if something does happen here? Eggman's robots attacked once. It could happen again.
And it'd be the first time you'd be flying solo. Lonely before you even leave.
That's... and nervous. I wouldn't have you to watch my...
Do you mind if I point out one small thing? It is very small.
What's that?
There's a couple of lines that Jewel has where like the mixing's a little odd. So like the music kind of overtakes her lines. But
yeah.
It's only just for like this a little bit. It gets way better in like a minute.
Yeah. Oh, there's an extra, right?
Oh, definitely.
Please don't tell me the battle on Rogues came back.
Oh, check it out! You hide and try not to look expensive.
Okay, pause it quickly. So, if you don't know what software I use to edit these videos, I use Adobe After Effects.
Mm-hmm.
And the cool thing about After Effects is you can very much paint over any image that you have on. It's like you have like mini Photoshop editor in the video that you make, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the cool thing about it is, in that scene that you just saw, you may have noticed that Jules' line wasn't there. That's because I removed it and I replaced the comic issue. In my opinion, there's no point because you're not going to be... You'll see them read it and then it will just be too distracting when you go up to see Tangle's line. So it was better just not being there for the scene, but you still got to hear it.
I will say though, big rip to any of our deaf listeners. Or I guess deaf
subtitles
readers.
Subtitles.
Oh yeah, you know what? Fair enough. You got a point. All right. In that case, it's
if our subtitles work.
Sonic under attack.
They should. Yeah, they do.
Sonic under attack from Whisper.
Hey, isn't that...
That looks
Okay.
like... Yep. Your one and only hero. Out of the way.
Ooh, what's the vocal effect, huh? What could that be?
So if you can't tell, this is the Mimic VA. He does a very good job. His name is Fluffbat.
Mm-hmm.
He probably goes by he does go by something else, but that's his Discord username, so that's what I'm calling him by. But he for Mimic, whenever he is transformed into someone, we thought, he's probably going to have a different sounding voice. So we decided that Sonic, while he's a Sonic, I would be voicing over the lines that he does, and we'll overlay them together. So at the same time, I'm also going, yep, your one and only hero, out of the way. You know, that's not my best Sonic voice. It's like Bear in mind, it's like 1 in the morning for me in the UK, so I'm tired. But yeah, that's that's how we go at the moment.
Whisper, wait! What are you?
Hey there, Sonic T Hedgehog. How you doing?
That don't sound like Turbo.
That's not me, is it?
No, as a matter of fact, it kind of sounds like me. Hey there,
So-
Sonic T Hedgehog. Hey, yeah, that's me. So, okay, we'll drop the pretense for a minute. Okay, so we had the cool idea that since both Turbo and myself have experience voicing Sonic, we could do a cool thing where basically when I'm the one voicing, I guess, Sonic's voice, or like Mimic's impression of Sonic.
Mimic Sonic.
Yeah, you hear my voice when he's losing the impression or just doesn't care to keep it up, you know?
Yeah.
So,
because
yeah.
I'm assuming many people in this world don't really wouldn't notice Sonic's different change in voice.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
heck, they're not even noticing that his eyes are a different color.
No, they don't. Then again, everyone's like eyes are like really weird looking in this one.
Maybe. Anyway, continue.
Oh wow, it's not underneath you.
Gotta run. Be good.
Now see, that's you.
That's me.
Sonic, stop! What's going on? Are you sick? Why is Whisper shooting at you? I have so many questions!
Now see, that was just fluff.
I'm so glad I
Yeah.
found you.
This is
Eggman
me.
put a mind control trick in Whisper's mask.
No way!
She's on the wall.
She's on the warpath, but I can't bring myself to hurt her.
Maybe I can get through to her.
She's very dangerous. Take it down for ask questions later.
Take a breather. I've got it from here.
Why?
I'm sorry! Just surrender! I don't want to hurt you! Yoink! Woohoo! I saved the day!
Give it back.
Not a chance! Eggman booby-trapped it!
He did not.
Then why were you trying to shoot Sonic?
That's not Sonic.
That...
Okay, so
No!
pause it quickly.
Listen, if you
Okay,
can
what's
keep
up?
calm, we'll get Sonic too.
So for this issue, I directed the Whisper VA, and I think
Oh, you
that
did?
yes, I did. I did.
Okay.
I think they did a very good job with this character, and I think that realistically, anyone who does a voice for Whisper, it is very difficult to do this character, and I
Because
think
you're having
have
to
display
whisper.
emotion, display
and
emotion
whisper at the same
while
time, yeah.
whispering, because this character needs to be quiet.
Now, obviously, there's one or two obvious exceptions. We'll get to those when we get to them.
But I would say
Most of
that
them are for
these two characters, both of these two characters have done exceptionally well, and I think I think you guys will look forward to seeing them again when they pop up again. They will pop back up. You just have to wait.
So, can we continue?
Yeah.
Where'd he go? I know you're not the talkative sort, but can you please tell me what's going on?
Here. Watch.
Huh. You're a hard lady to track down.
Was looking for you too. Trouble. You're being targeted.
Yeah? So are you.
He found out one of the diamond cutters is still alive.
And he won't let me leave a job unfinished!
Yeah! Those eyes! Who was that? What was that?
Not here. Exposed.
Yeah, okay. Come on, I know where we can talk.
I'm afraid I must lost his tangle, for once. I looked out the window and it certainly appeared to be Sonic.
His name's Mimic. He shapeshifts.
You mean he can transform how he looks at will? That sounds a little far-fetched.
But you were fine with the hedgehog who can run at Mach 1 for funsies?
I love the way that Corey read that line. I love the way Corey read that line. That line. Okay, so a bit of background for this song. It's another Sonic and Loose song. Because if you don't remember, a Rough Patch also uses Sonic and Loose song at night. I'm using a day version of. I believe I'm using the day version of the hub world for Apotos.
Yeah, but it sounds like Apotos.
Actually, I think it's Night Apotos. Yeah, Night Apotos. Yeah, Apotos.
It could
but
be.
I
for Sonic Unleashed, usually the calmer versions are the more or the night versions.
Yeah. But no, I chose this one purely because whenever I see the lab or like Jules museum, it very much reminds me of a place that you could have gone to in Sonic Unleashed. And that's why
Professor
I choose
Pickles Museum or library.
That's
whatever.
Exactly. And I think this just fits personally.
All right.
Betrayed his team. Helped Eggman wipe them out. Took Sonic's form. Started causing trouble.
I'm sorry. Wait, no. Come back. Hang on.
It's
I gotta
time for
address
Chow Kickball, ladies and gentlemen. A Kickball.
Also, I looked at this, and the first thing that came to my mind was that one quote from Shadow. Come on, guys. This is like taking candy from a baby, which is fine by me.
Yes, please. Anyway, let's continue.
To investigate. Found out it was him. Been tracking him. Knew he'd likely target you and others too.
Wow, you're awesome looking out for all of us like that.
Was looking for Mimic anyway.
Well, that certainly sounds like a call to action to me.
Who does the what now?
You've been
Best line read. Oh my
Seriously,
God.
I just the speed and like just the quippiness of it.
You don't understand how I felt listening to this clip while editing. I was listening to the lines while editing. I heard that and I was like, "Oh my God, it's perfect."
Who does the what now? I can't even replicate it.
Who does the what now?
Who does what now? Hang on.
It feels so natural. It feels so natural. It's so
Let us let
amazing.
the master do it.
Yes.
Call to action to me.
Who does the what now?
You've been looking for a reason to go out into the world and seek adventure, right? Helping one of your friends track down and defeat villainy sounds like the perfect excuse to me.
Hey! Yeah! Tingle and Whisper, kicking butt together again! Hey, Wisps! We've got a mission! Let no Eggman crony, robot or otherwise, sleep well tonight! Because Tingle and Whisper are on the case! And we've got a whole wave of Wisps backing us up!
No.
Again, a great reaction. Great reaction. Overall, just they're doing great.
I swear, if I didn't know any better, I would say like Corey had experience reading these comics already as Tangle.
Probably does.
No, actually, thinking about it, that wouldn't surprise me.
Regardless, yeah, this is one of my favorite comics we've ever done.
Crucial in handling Neo-Metal Sonic?
Yes.
And we showed the Babylon Rogues who was boss, didn't we?
Yes.
This Mimic guy will be no different.
You want to know one thing I did? I don't know if it's intentional on we already revealed who voiced Whisper, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's intentional on Keely's end, but there's like a bit of a lisp. Which kind of makes sense because she kind of has like the overbite.
Yeah. Here's the thing, I directed them to do it like that.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I was like, direct it almost like, you know, you're like, you know, I was directing like, oh, do like a lip bite thing, but I was like, oh, direct it like say it like, you know, yes, like it's awkward, you know, like yeah.
Oh, no.
That was how I directed.
I was talking about like how her S's kind of sound like th, like yes.
I didn't direct that, but to be fair, it's kind of a plus. I think it just works.
Oh yeah, like even if it wasn't intentional, it still works.
Yeah.
Robots and flying thieves, right? So, are we doing this?
No.
Whisper! We're friends, aren't we?
Yes?
Oh my god.
Then why won't you let me help you?
Yeah, no. See, I love that. The one thing I love about doing these, we can fix mistakes in the comic.
Oh, definitely.
So, you notice how, like, for the viewers, you notice how, like, when she says yes, it's kind of like a questioning thing. Question: what is that at the end there? Something that's not supposed to be there. That's supposed to be a question mark. It's supposed to be a question mark, not a full stop.
Anyway, let's go. Let's go.
Here we go. Yeah.
See? Your army of alien buddies agrees with me.
Aww.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Just be careful. You'll need
An
to watch Bob
amazing
as much as she watches
dream.
yours. It won't be easy picking up his trail either, I'd imagine.
You know, I just realized.
What?
Sonic, Tails, Knuckles.
Yeah. It could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the modern version.
Yeah.
Modern.
What on?
FBI, open up.
My door!
What was that?
An invitation.
So it's a showdown already? Fine by me.
Saves us the trouble of tracking him down. Brace yourself, mimic. We're coming for you.
I'm letting this play through.
So this-
I made this.
yeah, this-
I made this outro.
This credits was made by your boys, you boy truly. We are very proud of this. And then this is
And then
this
this
is-
is just like us saying,
this is
"Hey, we're sorry for the lack of uploads."
yeah. This one took us a while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think what would have normally taken a month
Yeah.
took us what 3?
Yeah. It took us a while. It was more. There was a lot of busyness on both, like on everyone's end. A lot of us were busy with stuff in real life, so real life
Yeah.
problems get in the way. I know it's just awful.
It's oof,
So, that is, I believe, all the videos that we want to discuss. If there's any that you guys want us to do after this, then that's totally fine.
Yeah.
But for now, we don't really want. But we at least I feel like we've keyed you into a bunch of the editing details that we do, and stuff that we like that stuff, videos that we like on our own channel. Maybe stuff that we're not the biggest fan of. I think we maybe should.
Oh yeah, totally.
I think some of the videos that I am happy with, but not as happy as others, is if you've seen Reflections. I think it's fine. I'm happy with how it turned out. I think some things.
That one was one that you kind of.
I just did by
You kind
myself.
of just did that one solo.
Yeah, but I definitely feel like I could have improved that one. Like, definitely. How?
I mean, yeah.
And there's some other videos that I feel like I could have improved upon. What we're saying is, just because we're trying to analyze our videos and other things and tell you how we do things, doesn't mean that obviously we're perfect. There's a lot of issues that we still need to overcome. But one thing that I want to address is, if you've noticed, either on the channel or on our icon, we have a new logo brought to you by.
I can actually. Hang on.
Yep, brought to you by Symmetry Designs.
You severely mispronounced that.
Scimitarch Designs.
Scimitarch, yes. There you go.
He is he's a very, very, very talented logo designer. If any of you guys are interested, I put his link in the community tab for the post. If you guys are interested, he is
Dreamception.
Yeah, he is very, very, very good at what he does, and created these very good logos for us. And honestly, we've needed a rebrand for a while. It is one of the things that we've been working on in the background, and I think I'd say the last thing we need to talk about before we probably stop the stream for the night. I'm assuming that's, unless you want to talk about more, I'm probably gonna have to head off.
Really, just do you guys want to see more of these? Because I mean, this was kind of just like a test run to see if it even work.
Yeah, if you guys want to see it, please comment. And we made, even if we don't get some, we might do another one just to see if this works. But if this is something you guys do want to see again, let us know. This is something that, at least for me, I've enjoyed. We enjoyed doing the podcast when we did it beforehand with like a month ago. So we thought we would try again. This is definitely something that we would like to continue doing more of. And heck, if there's other things you want us to stream, let us know, you know. But on another note, you might be wondering, where the hell have we been for the last 2 months?
Yeah.
We've
we basically went AWOL.
Yeah, so a lot of things have happened. Stuff in my own personal life that I won't bring up, but and a lot of stuff in other people's personal lives have happened, and you know, but mostly it's because we've been busy. We've been working on something which we've talked about in a stream, I believe. So if you know, you know, but if you haven't, good luck finding where we said it. That you'll probably see something about it soon. We are incredibly close to getting it finished. Very close, I would say. We're just waiting on a couple things, and it should be done. But you should be hearing and maybe seeing something new from us very soon. And we've worked incredibly long, incredibly hard on all of these. I'm very thankful for everyone who's worked on these projects that we've been keeping like basically for ages, for like 2 months. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy these when these come out, and just I hope you're excited for them. Stuffy? Stuffy? You're not speaking. You're not speaking on stream, I don't think. Unless you are.
Hello? Am I here? Hello? I'm not sure.
Okay, now you're talking to me. Stealthy? Stealthy? Stealthy, I can't hear you. His ping's being raised. It's okay. We just have to be patient. Let's just be patient. Stealthy?
It wasn't even a ping issue this time around. It's just my microphone being weird.
Bad.
just I hope you guys.
You glitched out.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, I just hope you guys have an amazing. What's today? Friday? Yeah, Friday.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
I guess that's it, y'all. Y'all have an amazing day. Bye.